Hey guys, what's up? It's AP Trades here. We're going to be doing our weekly Sunday stock talk. As always, we start off with SPY, which is the S&P 500 ETF, because it's where the market is headed. It is comprised of the top 500 stocks, and we're going to break it down real quick to get an overall direction of the market as a whole. If you can see here, since 2019, we've been trending up along this trend line here. We validated it as a bounce in around early June, and now we've been seeing it trend up, breaking above all-time highs, which is a great thing to see, right? We're almost above that 300 mark or 3,000 mark as it is on ES futures. So looking here, if we want to get a good opinion of where SPY is currently trading, we can go here to ES and see that we actually broke above this 3,000 point, and we kind of gaps down, and now we're kind of trying to bounce here. Again, a lot can happen overnight, but basically what we're seeing here is that we are looking for some strong movement up to the upside. Even if we have a minor pullback to around 295, maybe even 293, that's just a healthy pullback, right? Where an uptrend is consistent of highs, lows, and highs, right? It's just simple, normal, natural moving of an uptrend pattern. So what we're looking for is either a continuation up, which we'll see tomorrow. If we have a strong green day on Monday, we'll be looking for a green rest of the week. But if we have a weak Monday, then we'll be looking for a nice sell-off to around this area, maybe even 293 for a bounce to continue up and push up higher and break up higher. Now covering the stocks, FANG stocks was requested. FANG is F-A-A-N-G, which is Facebook, Amazon, Apple, Netflix, and Google. So looking here first at Facebook, we can see that we're breaking down here. We're finally getting up to around this high, and that's huge because we do have this huge gap to fill. So we do have this gap to eventually break above. But in order to break above that gap, we need to get above this level here, which is 198.50 or 198.55. Once we break above that level, then we're free to breach this 218. So again, tomorrow, Monday, will be a huge determination of where the market is heading. If we have a strong day, a strong green day, or if we have a weak day or a day of consolidation. So the next one being here is Apple. Looking here at Apple, we're having this nice trend to the upside, but again, what's happening here is we're trading more of a range bound. If you can see here, in between around 175 and 215, we're kind of trading range bound here. So we may push up to this 215, but until we break above, we're just going to trade back down to 175. To confirm this uptrend. I apologize for that. Looking here next is Amazon. You can see here that we're holding this downtrend from the previous move, but we're starting to break up higher, which is a great sign. Again, Amazon is up into the 2000s, where our first resistance will be, because a strong hold over price point, as well as we had this double top here back in 2018. So we'll be watching for that. But since we're finally breaking above this trend line, volume is low, we do have a chance for volume to break out and giving us that nice run up on Amazon. Last stock we're going to break down here is, well, for the FANG stocks, is Netflix. We've been trading range bound in between 342 and 370, but we finally broke above that 370 point, putting our strong resistance here at 385. So 385 will be a resistance this week, so watch out for that. Now covering some of the stocks requested is Cisco. Cisco's being one of them. If you can see here, we're definitely trading range bound with the high around here of $57.60 and the low here around $52. So if you can see that we're trading range bound, what we're going to wait for here is a break up. But this is a super strong resistance, and I don't think it will break up for a little bit. Why? Because look at all this volume that came in here, and then it got rejected at this point. But again, we are starting to make those higher lows, and we are starting to break up higher, squeezing with volume being a bit lower. So if we do get this breakout above the $58 point, it will not surprise us. Looking here at WMT, Walmart was also another requested stock here. We can see that we're actually starting to hold this trend up, right? We kind of formed this triangle, volume broke out, and we're continuing this breakout. The only thing is it got weak above this level here where 112 was our high, and then we're supposed to break above and keep running. So we may have a slight pullback tomorrow, and then that 1, 2, 3 breakout, where this is our first test, this is our second test, and our third test rips to the upside, forming that ascending uptrend pattern triangle. So just watch that 112.50 level as your resistance. Looking here at AMD, which is also a highly requested stock, you can see here that we kind of broke up, but we found some support along this long-term trend line. We're going to see if we can break above and eventually retest this $34 level, because then we'll get long-term 1 test, 2 tests, and our 3 tests for the breakout. The same thing we did here. Looking at other stocks, we also have Tesla that we can cover as well. Tesla is coming back up to that 240 price point, which is where we have that previous resistance. So if we see that nice sell-off, or at least a pullback back down to 220, that will not be unexpected. But if we can get above 240 or 245, then we can see that we're going to slowly start retracing back up. Now remember that Tesla is more of a hype stock, and based off rumor and news is what drives this stock. INTC and QCOM are always stocks that correlate relatively well to one another. You can see here that we are selling off, but we still are holding this uptrend, and there's going to be a lot to see from that. Again, guys, look at what the market is happening tomorrow. Please join the Discord link below if you have not already, and subscribe and turn on those alerts. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please like and comment.